Heyo, my Planet Coaster friends, Johnny5 Alive here, and welcome back to another episode of Coaster Spotlight Contest Edition. Today we're going to be looking at Espa Classic Podrace, created by Tanzos X-Wing, and here they say. Now this is pod racing. Buckle your seatbelts for a thrilling action coaster ride that takes you 100 miles per hour through the desert hazards of Tatooine. Ready your pod and take the tour of other competitors' machines as you get in line for the ride of your life. Race your way through the field as Anakin Skywalker and take on other racers, including your rival Sebulba, in a head-to-head race to be crowned the winner of Espa Classic. The ride features custom pod racing audio synced to the coaster. I recommend turning the sound effects volume to 15% due to the high wind volume from running at 100 miles per hour. You should ride in the fourth intersect called Look Forward, where you have to look over the heads of the riders. See the first screenshot for the point of view. The ride is part of the 5th coaster chain, so best wait for the train to enter the station rather than start it manually. Thanks to Channel 5 Gaming for all that you do for the community and finally giving me a reason to make a pod racing coaster I've always wanted to since we're RCT 3 days. All right, absolutely amazing stuff. This is so exciting. Pod racing on Tatooine, something I've never seen before in Planet Coaster and I've always wanted to see. So we're going to jump right on into it, but first, a quick word from today's sponsor. So I've used one wallet my entire life that I got on my 10th birthday, and I recently put it through the wash and destroyed it. I had that wallet for 24 years, and now all I have is a pile of cards. And just in time, Exter decided to send me one of these, and I couldn't be happier. This is a product that not only that I needed, but now that I have it, I love it. And it has a protection chip to protect your wallet from devices that could possibly get into your cards, and it has a tracker in the back, which not only can I track my wallet with this, I can also use it to ring my phone. So there it is. And if I lose my wallet, I can track it with the phone, and it has GPS on the phone to track the wallet. And for the traditional guys like myself, they have the really, really nice, high quality leather wallets. Let's take a closer look at this guy. Great packaging on this. And there it is right there, you guys. This is beautiful. You put your ID in here, maybe some cash. You can clip cash in here. Has a tracker as well, and it fans out the cards just like the other one, and it smells freaking wonderful. That leather wallet smell. This is a really high quality one. Good for the dads. I would have gone with this. I like it, but I think times have changed. It's time to go with something more durable and new. So there it is, guys. You can protect your wallet. You can track your wallet. You can track your phone. It does everything. It is the best wallet that money can buy, and it's affordable, and you can get up to 40% off using the links down in the description below, and you'll also support the channel at the same time. Check it out. Links are in the description below, and let's get on with the video. Okay, welcome back, everybody. Here we are at the pod racing station. This is freaking amazing. All right, so we are going to fast forward it until the coaster arrives at the station. We can quickly look at the stats here. G-forces and everything are gonna be all out of whack because we're freaking in pod racing machines. There you have it. Custom music is linked in. There we go. So I will cut to it when it's ready. Oh, freaky wait. Watch out, the guests. Oh my god, it go right through the guests. Wow. Absolutely amazing. It's been a long time since I've seen Star Wars Episode 1 with the whole pod racing episode, but I've totally forgot that Anakin's vehicle malfunctioned right out of the get-go, and I was like, oh yeah, definitely brought back some nostalgic memories. This scene here, I mean, Tatooine, the whole Coliseum, it's phenomenal. Like, I just had such a fun time looking about before the race began. The way you use multiple coasters to simulate the actual pod racing experience, sitting up in forward seat like that, where the coaster kind of pull ahead, and it kind of made us feel like we were being held on by those like electrical cables like the pod racers have. Going through the Tatooine dangerous track was phenomenal. So many really good elements there. I love the little decorations. The Star Wars theming here is just really spot on. The simulating that speed and that excitement, and when those coasters actually crashed and malfunctioned and blew up, like there's no way to animate what happens to the vehicles, but man, was it spectacular. And it's going to be different every single time because the physics randomization just kind of does what it does, and it kind of worked out really well from our perspective, where we just had the craziest looking explosions. Wow. Let's just leave it at that. Wow. This is really freaking cool. Now, you simulated racing, you simulated pod racers, you did a beautiful Tatooine, the theming's top quality, the action was there. I feel like it was more racing than there was action, but you had a limited amount of cars that you could blow up and you wanted to save them for key moments. There's not, you had boulders, you had booby traps, you had that stuff, so the action was definitely there. Comparing it to the other competitors, I do think there are other opportunities that they were able to use because of their theme, because of their choice, where they put in a lot more action. But I still think racing as a pod racer and going up walls and banking and turning and all the things that you did and near misses, that all does count as action. So maybe less animatronics than other creations, but that you can't really do that here without breaking the authenticity of the pod racing. And you try to do that with near misses and all that stuff that I just mentioned. So I do think it's there. Now, I don't think it needs to be over the top with just non-stop action triggered events like some of them have been. So I do think it's just the right amount. Now, the nostalgia factor, the theming, the Star Wars, that's playing on a lot of people's heartstrings. And I think just for that reason alone, you're probably going to get a lot of votes. And there's a strategy in picking something that is, that people fanboy over. Definitely. There's definitely a strategy there. We saw that with SpongeBob in the last contest. That got a lot of votes simply because it was SpongeBob, but it was also really, really well done. So I don't think it's just simply because it was SpongeBob, but I do think the combination of doing something well and playing off of people's heartstrings as a combination can take you to the top in these contests. So I think it's a smart strategy, and I think pod racers fit the whole idea of a action coaster contest. We've never done a racing coaster contest. That would have worked there as well. Maybe that's something we could decide to do in the future. I think that'd be fun. Yeah, this hits on all the points. It's just getting better and better and better. There's been so many good creations in this bracket thus far, and this is certainly taking it up there. Wow. Is this the one to beat? Is this setting the bar? I don't know. There's been some really good ones, and I think it certainly is up there. Definitely one of the top contenders. Wow. Really good stuff from Tanzos X-Wing. I recognize the name. They are a competitor. Let me see what they've done before. They did SpongeBob. They did SpongeBob in the last contest, pulling on the heartstrings. Literally just made that reference, and you are the creator of Bikini Bottom. And it was a really good creation. So like I said, you weren't just playing on people's heartstrings, you know how to build. And you can see that here again. You can see that for sure. Not only are you playing on people's heartstrings, if this was a poorly designed Tatooine, it's not enough. And this is not only pulling on people's heartstrings, but it's a really well-designed Tatooine. So, all right, Tanzos X-Wings. Oh, wow. Well, I think you're going to do well in this contest as well as the last one. Love seeing these new builders coming in. Bikini Bottom was a beginner or builder submission, I want to say. And you've climbed up to advanced, and I feel like you're probably going to climb up to expert. The Tanzos X-Wing is one to watch out for. And you got X-Wing in your name, so you must love Star Wars. Boom. There it is, everybody. What did you guys think? Leave your comments down below for Tanzos X-Wing and myself to read. And that is going to do it for me in today's episode. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye now.